Hello students, in previous lecture we will discuss pathogenesis of streptococci. Now we will start a series of lecture on clinical findings of streptococci. We will discuss clinical findings of all types of streptococci. First of all, in this video we will discuss Streptococcus pyogenes group A streptococci clinical findings. As you know that Streptococcus pyogenes cause three types of diseases. First is pyogenic, second type is toxigenic, third type is immunologic. Pyogenic diseases such as pharyngitis and cellulitis, toxigenic diseases such as scarlet fever and toxic shock syndrome, and immunological diseases such as rheumatic fever and acute glomerulonephritis. And later we will discuss post-streptococcal diseases, and in post-streptococcal disease we will discuss in detail what is rheumatic fever and what is acute glomerulonephritis. Streptococcus pyogenes group A streptococci is the most common bacterial cause of pharyngitis. Most common bacterial cause of pharyngitis. Sore throat, also called sore throat. Streptococcal pharyngitis, strep throat, is characterized by throat pain and fever. Remember, what is clinical finding of pharyngitis and strep throat? It is characterized by throat pain and fever. Throat pain and fever. Pharyngitis, which is caused by Streptococcus pyogenes, is characterized by throat pain and fever. On examination, what we see when we examine? We see an inflamed throat and tonsils. Normally our tonsils are not inflamed, but in pharyngitis we see an inflamed throat and tonsils, often with a yellowish exudate. Often with a yellowish exudate. Remember, these are the clinical findings of pharyngitis caused by group A streptococci. And this all condition is accompanied by tender cervical lymph nodes. Cervical lymph nodes are also tender. An inflamed throat and tonsils, often with a yellowish exudate, are found accompanied by tender cervical lymph node. If untreated, spontaneous recovery often occur in 10 days. Spontaneous recovery occur in 10 days if this condition is left untreated. But rheumatic fever may occur, because rheumatic fever is post-streptococcal disease. So remember, this recovers spontaneously after 10 days if left untreated, but rheumatic fever may occur because it is post-streptococcal disease. Untreated pharyngitis may extend to the middle layer. If untreated pharyngitis extend to the middle layer, then it cause otitis media. And if it extend to sinuses, it cause sinusitis, mastoid mastitis, or the meningitis. Remember, if it is left untreated, then it extends to the middle ear, the sinuses, the mastoid or the meninges. All the conditions have different medical terms. If it extends to the middle ear, it called otitis media. If it extends to sinuses, called sinusitis. If it extends to mastoid, called mastoiditis, or the meninges, called meningitis. Continuing inability to swallow may indicate a peritonsillar or retropharyngeal abscess. Remember that if you have continuing inability to swallow, then it may indicate a peritonsillar or retropharyngeal abscess. Let's move to the different condition. If the infecting streptococci produce erythrogenic toxin, if infecting streptococci produce erythrogenic toxin and the hosts lack antitoxin, host have shortage of antitoxin, then what happen? Scarlet fever may result. A strawberry tongue is a characteristic lesion seen in scarlet fever. What is the characteristic lesion of scarlet fever? Strawberry tongue. Strawberry tongue. Streptococcus pyogenes also called another toxin mediated disease which is called streptococcal toxic shock syndrome toxin. Scarlet fever is a toxin mediated disease produced by erythrogenic toxin. A strawberry tongue is a characteristic lesion seen in scarlet fever. Streptococcal pyogenes also cause another toxin mediated disease called streptococcal toxic shock syndrome, which has clinical findings similar to those of staphylococcal toxic shock syndrome. Previous videos we will discuss toxic shock syndrome caused by staphylococcal bacteria, and this is the toxic shock syndrome toxin caused by streptococcal bacteria. Both have same clinical findings. However, streptococcal toxic shock syndrome typically has a recognizable site of pyogenic inflammation and blood cultures are often positive. Remember, toxic shock syndrome toxin caused by streptococcus bacteria have recognizable site of pyogenic inflammation and blood cultures are positive, whereas staphylococcal toxic shock syndrome typically has neither a site of pyogenic inflammation nor positive blood culture. This is important criteria for discussion. Remember it. Toxic shock syndrome caused by streptococci bacteria have positive blood culture and recognizable site of pyogenic inflammation, while toxic shock syndrome caused by staphylococcal bacteria don't have site of pyogenic inflammation nor positive blood culture. Group A streptococci also cause, that skin and soft tissue infections. Skin and soft tissue infections also caused by group A streptococci, such as cellulitis, erysipelas, necrotizing fasciitis and impetigo. Erysipelas is the well demarcated border of the inflamed area near the ear and cheek. Skin and soft tissue infections are cellulitis, erysipelas, necrotizing fasciitis, also called streptococcal gangrene, and impetigo. Necrotizing fasciitis is often called the flesh-eating disease. In addition to Streptococcus pyogenes, Clostridium perfringens and methicillin-resistant strain of staphylococci are important causes of necrotizing fasciitis. Remember that. But in this video, we will discuss streptococci. Group A streptococci are the cause of necrotizing fasciitis, which is the flesh-eating disease. necrotizing fasciitis is a separate topic. We will discuss later on the clinical aspect of necrotizing fasciitis. Impetigo, a form of pyoderma, is a superficial skin infection characterized by honey-colored crusted lesions. Honey-colored crusted lesions. It is a form of pyoderma, superficial skin infection. Lymphangitis can occur especially on the forearm associated with an infection on the hand. Group A streptococci also cause endometritis. Endometritis, a serious infection of pregnant women, and sepsis. It is also caused by group A streptococci. Remember that endometritis, a serious infection of pregnant women, and sepsis. Immune-mediated post-streptococcal acute glomerulonephritis can also occur, especially following skin infection caused by certain M protein type of Asparaginase. Streptococcus pyogenes have certain type of M protein, also have skin infection, and they have post-streptococcal acute glomerulonephritis can occur. Hope so you understand. In part 2 we will discuss group B and other group streptococci clinical findings. If you have any question, you can ask in the comment section. Like the video, subscribe the channel. Thank you.